So today is very hot, that's why I wear the sunshade glass. So today I want to tell about the Hvac system component. There are 4 important components in the Hvac system. So firstly is the compressor, like that. Alright, you can see that this magnetic clutch and this the compressor. So the second one is the condenser. Condenser is feel like the radiator, the component, but this is the condenser. In front of this radiator, this is condenser to cool down the refrigerant. After that, through the high pressure pipeline, expansion valve, and from the expansion valve, it will go through to the evaporator, or common language is what we call is the is cooling coil. It's either inside under the dashboard. So if we remove the dashboard, and then we can see the evaporator. So that's all 4 important components. So for the climate control, we can see the A. This is the speed of to control the speed of motor. This one is for the to control the temperature of the aircon system. So at the aircon system, we come out to this. But for this car, Avanza 1.3, they have 2 blower under the dashboard, and this and up here. So because this is the MPV car, so they use 2 blower. 2 blower for the 1 blower for the front, and second blower is for the back. And this car 1.3, no turbo, only an A, and there is a MPV car. Thank you. I will pass to the next person.
Assalamualaikum. Okay, today I want to talk to you about the law awareness. We have 2 laws in Hvac, which is in Malaysia and USA. Okay, for Malaysia, we have environmental quality refrigerant management regulation, which is established in 2020. Okay, for the first regulation, we have condition on person using refrigerant. Okay, no one shall repair or service any air conditioning equipment without being trained and have certificate by Director General. The second one, disposal of refrigerant. No one shall dispose any refrigerant except through the designated premises under the Environmental Quality Council. Okay, for the USA regulation, we have a EPA section 609. What the EPA stand for? EPA stand for USA Environmental Protection Agency. They have issued the regulation regarding the sale and service refrigerant used in AC system, including the R12 and R134A, as well as recycling and recovering equipment. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Now we go to the example of Hvac system safety and health. and its effect to environment. First is a leakage of the refrigerant. Okay, for the first, it's have two refrigerants, is R22 and R134A. Okay, for the R22, it can cause the ozone depletion, and its effect to the human when the ozone depletion, it can cause the skin cancer and eye cataracts. Okay, and its effect for the environment is it can damage the crops, plants, ecosystem and chain food. Okay, for the refrigerant 134A, it can raise the concentration of carbon dioxide, and it's can lead to the global warming. Okay, next we go to the second example is Hvac system consume a lot of power energy. This power need to support the Hvac system in the car, means it's use more fuel to generate the energy, which is it can lead to increase the carbon dioxide emission, and from that it can affect the human health, such as headache, exhaustion, trouble breathing, comas and respiratory failure, and the environment become warmer due to the carbon dioxide greenhouse gas emission. Okay, next we go to the next point.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I would like to talk about the vehicle features for the safety and health. For the first example is we got automatic sensor. In automatic sensor we got CO2 sensor. Carbon dioxide emitted by the vehicle can stay in the cabin and will increase the concentration level of the CO2. This can cause the dryness. When the level CO2 exceed the limit, it will signal the Hvac system to bring the fresh air inside the cabin. For the second one is air quality sensor. This sensor can prevent harmful gas and unpleasant odors get into the cabin. The sensor will signal the fresh air inlet door to close when it detected undesirable substance. For the next part is pressure relief valve. Pressure relief valve can keep the system pressure from reaching a point that may cause the component damage. That's all for me.
So we as the engineering and technology, we have way to prevent from this issue happening. So after we discussed from our group, we came out with two solutions. For number one is the very important thing is the refrigerant, the type of the refrigerant. We know that the R22 refrigerant has been banned from being used, and then we come out with the R134A for now, like this car use. But this refrigerant type also give emission for the environmental. So after we discuss and we find the newest technology refrigerant, that name is R1234YT. So to prevent happening for disadvantages for the environmental and ozone layer, so we can use and replace all the refrigerant with the newest refrigerant, that name is R1234YT. So the second solution is we can replace the old technology with the new technologies, which is we can use the electrical motor compressor. As we can see today, there are many industry produce the electric car. So the electric car is the one of the power source to move their car, and also same of the compressor. So they use electrical to run the compressor. So we can replace from being used fuel compressor to the electrical compressor. For the example, we can see that from the MAHYILUDDIN G3, the newest MAHYILUDDIN that use electrical compressor, so that it can give the less emission and give the fuel consumption very low. Belting compressor, like usual, like this car, is consume more fuel. If you can see that from the logical, if we consume more fuel, then it will come out more emission to the environment. So that's our discussion for this question. Thank you and see you.